Hey, what's up? My name is Christine. Welcome. This is my first time being a YouTuber. I'm pretty stoked. So, just here, I want to talk about essential oils. So, I'm going to jump right into it. Again, my name's Christine, if you didn't catch that. And I just want to start by telling you my story why I got into essential oils. Just like everyone else, I was a skeptic. I thought essential oils were stupid. They were snake oils. I was like, it's just another thing people want to start because it's the super popular thing to do, right? Well, it turns out I was wrong. So my girlfriends, they're all into essential oils and into the natural healing. And I was going to school for medical, so I'm more in the medicine end of things, right? And we all go camping every year. And it's such a fun girls trip, and every year let me just start here. If you go camping and you don't eat bacon, eggs, and potatoes for breakfast at least one of those days, you need to start adding that into your regimen because it's the best thing you can do. So that's our annual year. Every year we go camping, and we make sure one morning we have this delicious greasy bacon breakfast. It's so good. So you start by cooking your bacon, right? And it's like popping like grease splattering everywhere, and then just aromatic, and you're like, that smells really good, and like, why don't they make an essential oils that smells like bacon grease? Who knows? But you get that bacon grease going, and then you pop that off the fire, right? And you have your potatoes all cut up with your onions and peppers, and you throw that into the bacon grease too, right? So you're cooking up your potatoes, essentially frying them, and then there's a little bit of grease in there still, so then you throw your eggs in there. So after it's all said and done, you have this greasy, delicious breakfast. And then afterwards, you're like, oh, I probably shouldn't have ate that, right? Especially for me, because I have a lot of stomach issues, and it literally just sits there. This pain started, the bloated belly, the constipation, let's be honest here. And I was like, does anybody have any Tums? Does anybody have any, like, ibuprofen for the pain? And they all just kind of looked at me like, you're really asking the wrong people. I'm like, well, what do you guys got? And they're all like, And I'm like, all right, let's just try it. So I put the peppermint under my tongue, put it on my stomach, and I'm not kidding you, 20-30 minutes go by. All that symptoms I had of the irritable bowel were gone. Things were moving and a grooving, right? And so I was able to go about my day fine. And I didn't have to take any medicine. So that was my aha moment. That was my, okay, now I know why you guys are using it, why you're so obsessed. So then I became obsessed. I started like learning about it more, going to some classes, trying out other oils, smelling them, and started getting my own collection of oils going. And I started like teaching people and telling people about it. My friend was like, hey, do you want to jump on this gravy train with me? I'm like, heck yeah, dude, let's do this. So now I am spreading the love, and that's kind of like why I want to start this YouTube channel, because I'm always doing online classes. I'm like, why don't I just like make some videos and help other people and teach about oils and do-it-yourselves and some other things you can use them for health-related issues. So, jumping into it, what an essential oil is. Essential oils are volatile aromatic compounds. I'm going to just explain it like this. So, say you're going for a walk in the woods, or you're out hiking in the mountains, wherever it is, and you get that smell of a pine tree, or a flower, or grass, fresh cut grass even. That is the essential oil. That is the volatile aromatic compound you're smelling. You can't see it, but you can smell it. We get our essential oils from plants, trees, seeds, barks, the rind of fruit. So pretty much anywhere part of the plant we're getting our essential oils from. We're getting them, doTERRA gets them from all over the world. We get them from wherever that crop grows best at, wherever that plant grows naturally, the soil isn't contaminated. And you have these farmers or these people in this community who get these items and source them for us, and they've been doing it for like generations in their family. So they know how to actually get this plant for us properly without damaging other crops. And so that's when essential oil is wrapped up, real quick and simple. So let's jump into how you can use essential oils. So there's 3 different ways. First way is aromatic, and this is probably the most used way people use their essential oils. So diffusing your essential oils is probably the easiest way you can do it. You're getting that benefit from the psychological benefit, the emotional healing. All those great ways to use essential oils is by diffusing, and you're smelling it and you're getting it into your body that way. You can put it on a cotton ball. You can just open it and smell it. That's using it aromatically. You can put it in your hands, cup it, smell it from a distance, because peppermint will burn your eyes if you're up close. Firsthand knowing that. Then you can use it topically. So you can put it on directly onto your skin, some of your oils. So like lavender is totally safe to put directly on your skin. Now peppermint is more of a sensitive oil, so I can put it directly on my skin because I'm used to it. Some people will need to add a carrier oil. A carrier oil is something like fractionated coconut oil, almond oil, grapeseed oil, vitamin E oil, whatever you choose, because it's a little too sensitive, and that helps still get the oil into your body as well. And when you use a carrier oil with your essential oil, it actually works on the surface of your skin more. So like for your facial oils, you would want to use a carrier oil so it stays on the surface of the skin before it gets taken in by the body. And then with kids, you definitely want to always use a carrier oil with all the oils, even lavender, which we have a great roll on. It's already pre-diluted, it's totally safe for kids. You can put them on the bottom of your feet, and you have reflexology points down there, and they actually get, I don't know anything about reflexology, but I tell you what, I'll just put the oil directly all over my feet just because I'll hit all the areas that I need to use them for, right? So you can use it on the bottom of your feet. I do that a lot, especially when I feel like I'm getting a cold or something like ill. It kind of has something now if you can't tell. Hot oils. So hot oils are like clove, cinnamon, thyme, oregano. Do not ever put those directly onto your skin because you will burn. I know firsthand. So always, if you're going to do that, 1 drop to like 1 tablespoon of a carrier oil is how I do it. It's just how I've thought about doing it if I'm going to actually use those on my skin. And I hardly use those on my skin, to be honest. And then last thing about using essential oils topically is the photosensitivity. If you haven't heard of that, all it is it's like an attraction to the UV rays from the sun or a tanning bed. So if you're going to be out in those UV rays, sun, tanning bed, whatever, use your oils 12 hours prior, or just don't use them at all. I switch out my oils, so when I'm going out into the sun, summertime, I switch out my oils to a different oil and replace my citrus oils for the time being. But you can use your diffuser jewelry, which is like an aromatic usage. So you can put your jewelry on, put your citrus oils, and smell your citrus oils, however, if you need to use them. And then lastly, we have internally. So this is up to your discretion. A lot of people don't agree with it. I've been using the essential oils internally for a while now. Nothing wrong with me. I don't really believe there's any actual study that's stated it will burn your insides or whatever people say, but that's your discretion. If you feel like they're not good to use internally, do not use them. It's totally fine. I like to take them in a veggie capsule, or I like to drink them in water. So the veggie capsule I use because some of them just don't taste good, and you don't, something like oregano you wouldn't want to just drink because it's too strong, but you can cook with it. So cooking with your essential oils is internally using them too. So water, milk, tea, coffee, smoothies, cooking, those are great ways to get your oils internally, or putting them in a veggie capsule if you just don't like the taste of them. What was I going to say? Oh, the only thing about using them internally is if you're going to drink them, use stainless steel, glass, or like a coffee cup, so like ceramic. Those don't break down, but if you use paper, plastic, or styrofoam, those will break down that product. And if not, put holes in the cup, you'll ingest that product too. So like plastic, whatever they're using to make the plastic, or paper or styrofoam, you're actually taking those internally too. So you don't want to do that. There's nothing going to hurt you by using them internally, so that's not going to happen to your organs. So that's to your discretion if you want to use them internally. That's really all I have for you guys today, though. I wanted to keep it short, and I am keeping it short. I can see that. And I'm super excited you guys are here with me and watching. More to come on essential oils. I think the next video I'll do is my top 3 favorite oils and the ones I suggest to people to try first when they're getting to essential oils. Peppermint being one of them. Peppermint is my favorite oil. I have so many bottles of it, and I've gone through so many of them as well. I use them every day, so keep up with me. I will be back probably next week. I'll probably try to do a video every week, and that's all I have for you today. So peace out, share the love with the essential oils, and I will catch you on the flip side.